Deep in the heart of the Himalayas lies a mountain shrouded in mystery and revered as a sacred pinnacle of spiritual significance, Mount Kailash. Picture this: a peak that stands far shorter than Everest, yet exerts an uncanny pull that deters even the most experienced mountaineers from its slopes. This isn't just any mountain, it's a place of ancient legends and chilling enigmas. What secrets does it hold? In the late 20th century, a team of intrepid Siberian mountaineers embarked on a perilous journey to conquer Mount Kailash. They were following in the footsteps of an earlier expedition that had mysteriously vanished. As the climbers ascended, they experienced an unnerving phenomenon. They began to age at an alarming rate. Their hair and fingernails grew uncontrollably, as if they had been exposed to the mountain's elements for weeks, not hours. What kind of place could warp time so dramatically? The climbers, overwhelmed and terrified, aborted their mission long before reaching the summit. Yet their ordeal did not end with their descent. Within a year, every member of the expedition succumbed to a bizarre fate. They all died of old age. The mountain seemed to have accelerated their aging process, adding decades to their lives in mere months. Could this be the most disturbing secret Mount Kailash harbors? Investigators into Mount Kailash's mysteries have proposed that the peak might not be a natural formation but an ancient, man-made pyramid constructed by a lost civilization with advanced technology. Some theories suggest divine beings were behind its creation, while others speculate it could be the work of extraterrestrials. After scouring countless sources, I found myself entangled in more questions than answers. What truth lies beneath the surface of Mount Kailash? Mount Kailash has captivated imaginations for centuries, not just because of its location straddling the China-India border. The mountain is also associated with the number 4, a number that holds great significance in various spiritual traditions. 4 major religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Bon, consider Mount Kailash a sacred site. But why does this peak hold such profound spiritual importance? From its slopes flow 4 great rivers, each heading towards one of the cardinal directions: the Indus River to the north, the Sutlej River to the west, the Brahmaputra River to the east, and the Karnali River to the south. Yet the peculiarities don't stop there. What makes Mount Kailash such a unique geographical and spiritual beacon? Visually, Mount Kailash defies conventional mountain aesthetics. Unlike pyramidal peaks like Pyramid Mountain in Alberta or Alpo in Peru, Kailash's sides are almost perfectly perpendicular, creating a symmetry that seems almost too precise for nature. Each face of the mountain displays a distinct color: gold to the north, lapis lazuli to the south, crystal to the east, and ruby to the west. How could such flawless symmetry emerge naturally? Adding to the mountain's mystique, the northern slopes of Mount Kailash receive less snowfall compared to the southern slopes. Despite the fact that the southern side should, in theory, have less snow due to increased sunlight, Kailash defies these expectations, with its northern face remaining relatively clear. What causes this strange meteorological anomaly? Mount Kailash also displays a perplexing magnetic anomaly. Normally, compasses align predictably with the Earth's magnetic field. Yet on Kailash, compasses spin erratically, never pointing true north. The mountain also stands starkly devoid of plant life, a rarity in the world of mountains where vegetation thrives. What could be behind this magnetic disturbance and lack of flora? The southern face of Mount Kailash reveals an enigmatic swastika shape. As the sun sets, the ice cracks and rock formations cast a shadow of a left-facing swastika, a symbol of great significance to the 4 religions that revere the mountain. Could this be a mere coincidence, or is there a deeper meaning behind this shape? Beyond the swastika, satellite imagery has unveiled more ancient symbols on Mount Kailash. The face of the Hindu deity, Lord Shiva, appears on its surface, while the snow at the peak forms the sacred syllable Om. Geographically, Kailash is deemed the navel of the Earth, positioning it precisely at the planet's center or axis mundi. Its distances from major world landmarks are eerily consistent. 6,6 kilometers from Stonehenge, the North Pole, and the South Pole, and 13,332 kilometers from base to peak. Could these precise alignments hint at more than mere coincidence? Mount Kailash is also home to two lakes that defy scientific explanation. Mansarovar and Rakshas Tal were once a single body of water, now separated by tectonic movements. Mansarovar, a freshwater lake, remains unfrozen despite extreme temperatures. In stark contrast, Rakshas Tal, or the Demon Lake, is a salty, crescent-shaped lake that intermittently vanishes and reappears, earning it the nickname Ghost Lake. What natural forces could be causing these lakes to defy the laws of nature? The stories of climbers on Mount Kailash are as unsettling as the mountain itself. Beyond the Siberian expedition's tragedy, there are reports of climbers experiencing unexplained phenomena. Some have found themselves inexplicably retracing their steps as if the mountain itself had shifted. Others have been driven back by sudden, fierce storms or mysterious illnesses. Colonel Wilson, another climber, encountered insurmountable snowfalls, while Russian climber Sergei Chistyakov felt an overpowering sense of displacement. Even advanced aircraft face difficulties flying over Mount Kailash due to an unseen force. What is it that keeps climbers and aircraft at bay? One prevailing theory suggests that Mount Kailash could be an alien construct or an extraterrestrial spacecraft. Hindu mythology describes gods using advanced technologies, including flying vehicles and devastating weapons. Could these ancient tales hint at otherworldly encounters? Globally, similar myths have emerged. The Pali texts recount the Havmuses, an advanced race with flying ships and sophisticated weaponry. Such accounts hint that ancient civilizations may have had contact with extraterrestrial beings. Might Mount Kailash be connected to these ancient visitors? Supporting this theory is the Kyasa Temple in the Uar Caves of India. This monumental temple, built over 18 years, required the removal of 400,000 tons of rock, 60 tons daily. This construction feat surpasses modern engineering capabilities. The temple also houses a network of caves, leading to a super cave with advanced technologies, hinting at extraterrestrial origins. Ancient texts speak of devices capable of transforming rock into air. Could such technology have been used to create both the Kyasa Temple and Mount Kailash? The Kyasa Temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva, stands as a remarkable engineering achievement. Constructed by removing 400,000 tons of rock over 18 years, this accomplishment is beyond current technological means. Within the temple's depths, there's a network of caves leading to a super cave, rumored to house ancient, advanced technologies. Could the civilization responsible for this temple also be behind Mount Kailash's construction? Ancient Sanskrit texts describe devices that could convert rock into air. Might this technology have been used to build both the Kyasa Temple and Mount Kailash? The Tibetan legend of Shambala, or the City of Gods, tells of a hidden city beneath Mount Kailash, preserving the human gene pool. In 1938, Adolf Hitler sent a team to Tibet searching for the origins of the Aryan race. Was Mount Kailash linked to this quest for ancient, superior races? Mount Kailash's near-perfect geometry, the tragic demise of the Siberian climbers, and its myriad mysteries suggest a divine origin. What else could account for these anomalies? Mount Kailash, revered as a sacred mountain inhabited by divine beings, remains an enigmatic and profound puzzle. Could it conceal ancient secrets waiting to be discovered? Many of Mount Kailash's mysteries have been partially explained. The mountain's pyramidal shape may have formed during the ice ages due to glacial erosion. The uneven snow levels between its north and south faces are attributed to the southern slope's exposure to moist air from the Indian Ocean. How much of the mountain's enigma can truly be unraveled? Air travel over Tibet is avoided due to its treacherous terrain. In emergencies, there's no safe place to descend, making it a hazardous region for aircraft. Could this be why the mountain remains so elusive? Time dilation, a concept from Einstein's theory of relativity, explains that time moves slower at higher altitudes. However, this doesn't account for the extreme aging reported by climbers. The time difference is too insignificant to explain rapid aging. Is there another explanation for these phenomena? The Chinese government banned climbing Mount Kailash in 1980, leaving its mysteries unresolved. Whether it's a fantastic legend or contains a kernel of truth, the enigma of Mount Kailash remains unsolved for now. Will we ever unveil its deepest secrets?